My name is Curtis Graff. I'm from Irving, Texas. Bruce goes on, I'm a navigator from Murraysville, Pennsylvania. We were campaigning the 1916 Packard Twin Six, and we've been together running the great race since 1992.
My name's Patrick Dingman, and this is Michael Dingman. I'm the navigator of the 1935 Ford Roadster convertible, and we feel we're doing pretty good. We're in 23rd place overall, and we think we had a pretty good day today, and we're getting along fine and having a lot of fun.
Where are you from?
Nassau, Bahamas, and so is.
I'm Sawyer Stone, and I'm from Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is my granddad, David Reeder. He's from Fort Smith, and we're in the 1916 Hudson 4-passenger Speedster. And so far, we're doing pretty good. I think we're 9th overall, so we're working on our way up.
How many years have you been doing this?
This is my 3rd year on the race. Last year we finished 7th, which is the best we've ever finished together.
I'm Doug LeMay from Tacoma, Washington. This is John Kale from Pennsylvania, Mertztown, Pennsylvania. And we're driving a 1957 Rambler Custom. And we bought it at the Hershey Swap Meet last October and are driving it home. That's why we're driving this car. It's for the LeMay Museum.
Hi, I'm Peter Hersey from Duxbury, Mass. My navigator, Guy McDorff from Bath, Maine. We're driving a 1934 Ford Indy race car that's Viper Red, Viper Silver. It was a replica of a car that crashed in the Indianapolis 500. Built with a flathead Ford on 32 frame rails.
We're driving a 1935 Ford 3-window coupe that's a replica of the very first car that was driven by Bill France at Daytona in 1936. He drove it to a 5th place victory.
My name is Richard Hansen. I'm from Ukiah, California, a longtime friend of Bill's, and this year Bill approached me and asked me if I wanted to be his navigator, so I'm a rookie extraordinaire. We came in today with a great score, and we're having a fantastic time and look forward to the rest of the race.
Yeah, we sure are. Yeah.
And hopefully we'll still be on speaking terms by the time we get to Tacoma, Washington. So far, so good.
Hi, I'm Gloria Harpino. This is my husband, Leonard Harpino. We've actually been on the Great Race 16 times. We started racing 17 years ago. This year is the first year for this car. It's a 1928 Ford Model A delivery sedan. I've nicknamed it the Butter Bucket. We're doing pretty good, except we did lose the front pulley on the engine, which takes care of your fan belt, and we broke down one day just before Chicago. We got it fixed that afternoon, and we're on the road the next day.
Okay, my name's Frank Curry. I'm in Anaheim, California. I started a company years ago called Curry Enterprise. We supplies axles to nearly all street rods and hot rods and race cars and NASCARs and everything. But we've been running this race since 1986, first time we ran it. We run the race a couple years just for fun, and we realized that we might be able to win this thing because it wasn't that hard to do. So when, the first year we won, we come in 31st. The next year we come in 21st. The next year we come in 6th. The next year we come in 4th. Each time I done with a different son. And when we come in 4th, I say, we're running a 2 New York car. We were running as good as the guy that won the thing. The only difference we had a 34 Ford and he had a 1914 car. And so then we built a 1920 Packard race car. And we run that. We actually won the race in 1991 in the Packard race car. But back to this car. And then we wanted an older car because Alan Travis used to have a 1910 and I had a 20. And so I was back in Oklahoma City, and a friend of mine was back there named Dave Forsythe. He took me to a friend of his museum, and we found this car. It's in the museum unrestored. And I bought the car because I wanted a small car with a big engine. But this car has a 107-inch wheelbase. It's actually a 1909 Selden, but the engine model is a 10, so we call it a 10. But it was made in September 1909. My wife runs me now. We're both old. I'm 76, she's 71, and our memory's kind of screwed up. But we try really hard. Some days we do really good. If we don't make a mistake, we do really good.
It's anyway, senior moments that get us.
All right.
But okay. You want to talk to her? If I talk too much.
That's plenty.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Lane, the navigator. This is my driver, Gary Lane.
We're from Camano Island, Washington. north of Seattle. We have a 38 Ford business coupe that we've had. I bought bought used in 1982, and we've raced it. This is its 8th race for the Great Race. We've come in as high as 8th overall. I came in 3rd in Sportsman one year.
And now we're not doing so well.
And now we're not as doing half as.
I'm Linda Pike from Searcy, Arkansas, and I'm the driver of a 1937 Ford Cabriolet. This is our 6th year to race this car, and it's a really good car. It was only, there weren't very many of the Cabriolets that were made.
I'm Sheila Watson from Searcy, Arkansas, the navigator in car 16, and we're the Simply Wow Lacey Racers, and we're here competing to win.
I'm Rex Gardner from the beautiful state of Oklahoma, Rowe as a matter of fact. We're in a 1917 Hudson Indy car. I'd like you to meet my navigator, Gary Cook, out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Probably ought to let Gary talk, but since he tells me what to do all day long anyway, maybe I'll take my opportunity to talk and maybe he can shut up. So this car, we've been racing this for how many years now, Gary?
Off and on for about 7 years.
7 years. We were fortunate enough to win a couple of races with us. We got in another car for 3 or 4 years and didn't do so well, so we drug our old Silver Bullet out again, sponsored by the wonderful people at CarQuest, and we're on our quest to win another race.
Okay, I'm Sam Austin. I'm from Midland, Texas. I'll be the driver. This is my son, Greg Austin. He's from Converse, Texas, and he's the navigator. And we'll be in a 1955 Ford Thunderbird. And the reason this car is so special to us is that it's the first thing I had a goal in my life, and it was the first thing I bought. And it took about, I'd say 38 years to get to that goal to buy this car. So we're having a special time. My son has been in the Air Force and been in Iraq and everything, and he's been out of touch for about 12 years, and now we've got things to do together. So we're going to enjoy it and have a great time.
My name is Dennis Barfield from Goose Creek, South Carolina. This is my son-in-law, Bill Schaefer, from Raleigh, North Carolina, and we're driving a 1916 Studebaker Racer. We lost our starter yesterday, and the only way we can get it started, we have to push start it. But thanks to the good people of each town we stopped in, they've been helping us push the car and get it started.
I'm Clem Lang from Huntingburg, Indiana, and we're driving a 1920 Essex. The Essex was made by Hudson to compete with Ford and Chevy, and for 3 years they made a very good car. It was a 4-cylinder and it was a very strong motor, and later they came out with a 6 and they weren't quite as good, but we're running a good one.
I'm Bruce Sickberg from Dale, Indiana. I've been Clem's navigator for 7 years. We've had our ups and downs. This year we're doing mediocre. We got off to a good start the first day. The second day wasn't quite so great. Today we're coming back. Once again, I'm navigating this 1920 Essex. It's a real fine car. It's a real strong car, and it's really great for the mountains. It climbs hills like they're not even there.
Yeah, Gordon Nelson, and I'm the driver. Tucson, Arizona. My navigator, Scott Downs, my grandson, and we're driving a 55 T-Bird. I've only had this in the race 2 years. No great history to it. Been doing great. Had a little problems, but other than that, we hope to make it all the way without any more trouble.
We're car number 24. I'm Jerry Showalter, driver. This is my son, the brains of the crew, Matt Showalter, navigator. We're driving a 1956 Peacock Blue Thunderbird with a 312 V8 automatic transmission. I have to tell you, I've been a car collector for years, and I was a little apprehensive to bring the car on the trip, but it's performed virtually flawlessly the whole way. And speaking of apprehension, before the race, we'd never done anything like this in our life. I became pretty antsy about doing it. But once we got into it and saw the caliber of people that are within these teams, and also the wonderful people we've met across the country, it's an experience that I'll treasure the rest of my life. And I think Matt's made a lot of friends, on the trip as well. Matt, what do you think?
Just for everybody helping us, because we're rookies, we didn't know anything, and everyone's giving us a hand, helping us out with things.
All right, hi, I'm Buck Camphausen from Vallejo, California. We're here on the Great Race. This is Al Pereira. He's been our mechanic, running shops, and also runs one of our cemeteries from Vallejo. Also 13 years with us. This is his son Adam, been working with us 2 years, probably 4 years on and off. He graduated from high school, pilot, and now in the Air Force going to ROTC. And then we have, over here we have Josh Voss, who's from Walla Walla, Washington. Was on the Great Race last year with the team, the high school team, with the high school team this year. Just graduated from high school. He's going to be working with us and then going on to technical college and come back and be working with us in the auction business and in the automobile restoration and servicing these cars. The car we have here, you want us just to step aside? No. It's kind of a little rarity. It's a 1939 sedan delivery Ford. Very few of them were built, very few of them left. This one, we were very lucky. It was stored in our garage for years, but it was undercover. We never noticed what it was. The guy went to sell it, we bought it, and sent it directly to Jack Roush. And the suspension, the brakes, and the engine, everything has been done by Roush. We came up with the term Rousherized. So if you noticed it on the hats, on the side of the car, and Jack got so excited about this car, he signed both fenders and the dashboard. And he likes the car. It's a fast car, handles very well. It's a great car, well set up for the Great Race. It makes a good car out on the road outside. It just takes a little navigation and a little driving. We're still learning that.
Well, my name is Jeff Stum. I'm from Hampton Cove, Alabama. I'm the driver of the 1916 Hudson Cabriolet. This is my wife, Karen, also from Hampton Cove, Alabama. She's a navigator. This is our second year together. It's her second year in the Great Race, my 5th year. We've raced a 1929 Model A Speedster for a couple of years, which was the smallest car in the Great Race. And we've now switched to the Hudson. It's the oldest real car in the race. There's 2 cars older that are speedsters or runabouts. This is a production car from Hudson in 1916. It's one of only 2 that are known to exist. When the top is up, it actually has windows that pull up by the straps, and it looks like a hard top, but as you can see, it's convertible when it's nice weather or when you're great racing.
My name's Dave Haverty. I'm from Dunwoody, Georgia, near Atlanta. And this is my navigator, Bill Stepanek from Mahopac, New York. And we just had a pretty good day in the event. My car is a 1937 Ford that I've had about 4 years. And it's a earlier California restoration. And it's served us well. It's using a borrowed engine, so there's a little question mark there, but so far so good. We had a great day today, a wild day.
I'm Jose Cos. I'm from Elbert, Colorado. This is my grandpa Felipe Cos. He's from Miami, Florida. And this is a 1940 coupe. And it's an interesting car because it has a lot of power. And I'm glad to be on this race because I like spending time with my grandfather, and the race has been really fun.
I'm Susie Ann Harris, and I'm from Park City, Utah. And this is my daughter, Jacqueline Harris. And this is my father, Alan Lawn. His nickname's Pete. And he is the original owner. Well, he's owned this car since 1951. And this is a 31 Studebaker President Roadster. And the name of our team is Daughter's Dream. I've been wanting to do the Great Race for about 20 years. My dad is a total old car nut. My brother and I grew up going on big brass tours in the western United States. And I finally bought into this car a year ago. I bought my uncle's interest out and convinced my dad to do this with me. And I also convinced my daughter to come and navigate. And she is navigating from the rebel seat. And the reason our team is Daughter's Dream and father's nightmare is because if you see my dad like this with his head in the engine, you know that things aren't good, like this morning with our transmission open. But anyways, we're having a great time, and this is really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So.
I'm Richard Tiffany. This is Barbara Tiffany. We're from Endicott, New York. We're driving across country in the 1960 Corvair. It's a 700 model, air-cooled motor. Doesn't boil over when it gets hot. We're having a ball.
I'm Jim Feeney from Endicott, New York. This is my wife, Louise. She drives, I navigate. Steadiest driver around. This is our 1936 Ford, four-door deluxe. It came from the town of Windsor. It was a town car. It was restored in the late 80s and run for 4 years in the Great Race, the early 90s, and we bought it in 2000 and started racing it in 2001. It won the rookie class in 1990, and it won the sportsman's class in 2001. Good car.
Hi, I'm Dan Colasani with Focus on the Family. I'm from Monrovia, California. Dave Jolly, my driver from WDLM in the Quad Cities. 1941 Cadillac convertible donated to us by a donor in New Mexico. We use it in the race. This is our 10th year. Focus on the Family is a non-profit ministry in Colorado Springs, Colorado, just helping families across the nation.
Hello, I'm Barry Jason. This is my wife Irene. Irene's the driver, I'm the navigator. This is Maxie and Roy Mullins, our crew, our support crew. We're from Fort Worth, Texas. We drive a 1935 live window coupe. We've had the car since February. We really bought it just to come on this race. It was pretty well done, but didn't have an interior and a bunch of things that are needed to make the long haul across the country. So since February now, we put in new radiators, better cooling system, better fuel system, but the engine and so forth is pretty well the way it was when we bought it. But we've also worked very hard on the interior. We put a complete new interior in the past two months, and that's what really spent most of the time doing.
How long have you guys been on the race?
I think this is day 4, or is this day 5?
No, how many years?
This is our 3rd year. We went 2 years ago. Last year we skipped. And 2 years ago we ran, and the year before that we ran. We were rookies 3 years ago. This is the 3rd different car that we've run. We tried to pick a car that has better chance of performing well. We had some problems with some of the other cars. And so far we haven't had any major problems. It's run real well.
I'm Bill Harper from Hendersonville, North Carolina. This is Larry Blair from Flat Rock. And we've been running a great race. This will be our 4th year. And we've been driving a 1937 LaSalle, which before the Second World War was probably considered a muscle car. Had a Cadillac motor and a cheaper body. LaSalle built. Cadillac marketed these cars as a low-end car, and it turned out to be one of their better sellers. And it's been really reliable for us. We hope it continues to be reliable. And it's been a real joy to drive the car, and it's fairly easy to keep up and maintain, and it's a good ride, and it really works good when we get into the snow up in the Rocky, and we get into some bad weather. A lot of these open guys, you know, in the open cars there, we got a little bit of an advantage on them, you see.
Well, this is Janet and Ed Howell, and we're the owners of this 1932 DeSoto Custom Roadster. We're from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and we are rookies this year. It's the first great race we've run. We did the trial race down in Texas and had a great time, and so we decided that we wanted to do the great race. And our goal is to finish and have fun.
My name is Billy Cothran. I'm driving a 1932 Ford Highboy. This is my navigator, John Williamson from Nashville, Tennessee. We're the Penguin Racing Team because we're so cool.
G.R. Pike from Searcy, Arkansas, driving 1916 Hudson Indy Racer. Brought the car in from Australia about 10 years ago, where it was raced over in vintage races over there. Bobby Rahal drove the car in 1993 in the vintage Gold Coast Vintage Rally over there. We brought it back here. We've raced with it 9 years, been doing the great race for 12. We're the defending grand champions from 2004.
I'm Bobby Hatsky from Germantown, Tennessee.
I'm GR's navigator. He's probably the only guy that could ride across country with me with my hyperways, but we won last year, but we're not doing too good this year, but we're still having a ball.
Hi, I'm Denny Paul. I'm driving car number 41, a 1950 Ford. This is my daughter, Sandy Jacobs. This 2 weeks will probably be the longest time we've ever spent together, just the two of us in our lives, and we're having a ball. The Ford has always been really close to us because I had one when I was in college, not this one, I wish it had been. And I got married with it, brought Sandy home from the hospital in it, so it's just been a real great car for us. The Great Race is just a super family event, and we've having a ball.
Hi, I'm Steve Hedke. This is my wife Janet, and this is our 1959 Land Rover, which is her brother's car. I'm in the business of selling Land Rover parts, and we built this especially to run the race just because nobody's ever done one before. This is our fifth race, and we're having a great time.
Hi, my name is Len-Jan van der Wal. I'm from South Africa. This is my navigator David Dingman from the Bahamas, and we're racing a 1934 Indy Racer. She was built in the year 2000 for Mr. Michael Dingman. It's a flathead V8 engine, 175 horsepower, and basically all handmade.
My name is Mark Stefani. I'm from Lake Almanor, California, and my navigator here is Alex Lucas from El Dorado Hills. We're driving a 47 Chevrolet. We're having a great time. It's just as they advertise. All the towns are turning out. People are great. Kind of glad to see the wind blowing today. The humidity's been pretty rough, but all in all, we're having a pretty good time. And I recommend it for anybody that wants to do it. It's just fantastic.
Name's Rock Wilson. I'm from Billings, Montana. This is car number 48. This is Peter Dunn, my navigator from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Mariah is a 1942 Ford Super Deluxe. She's very rare, and we're in fifth. We're in fifth place right now, and this is her 10th race.
Hi, I'm Jay Prouty, and my driver is Bob Swedberg. We're from California. I live about 30 minutes east of San Francisco, and Bob lives about 100 miles north in Lake County. And we built this Pontiac up that I've had for a while. I was going to build it for my wife to have a hot rod, but I had to take the big engine out of it to go back to stock. So we had to buy back the engine that I'd given away and have the transmission rebuilt. We put on new brakes, non-radial tires. Everything is completely stock. We're the only ones in the race that don't have a $1,000 speedometer. We're running on a stock speedometer.
Hi, my name is Arthur Alvis. This is my son Elliot. He's my navigator. This is a 1936 Ford we're driving, and boy, are we having a wonderful time in the Great Race. The really interesting, fascinating aspect of this car is that we drove it in 1999. I sold the car, and then 3 years later bought it back to enter it in the Great Race again. Things always come around.
I'm Ron Kelly. I'm from Royce City, Texas. J.D. Hanks is my navigator. He's from Ponca City, Oklahoma. The car that we're driving is a 29 Model A Speedster. It's borrowed from Bill Jostler, who loaned it to us for the race. It's running well.
My name's Gary Poland. I'm from Anaheim, California, and I'm driving a 1921 Page Hill Climber Special, which is made by the Page Motor Company in 1921 to climb Pikes Peak. They made 2 of them, and they finished 2nd and 3rd in the open class that year. It's a great car.
My name's Tom Code. It's spelled C-O-A-D, and I live in Tustin Heights, California. This is my 13th, 14th year, and he's 2 years less.
Yeah, this is my 12th race.
Hi, I'm Butch Ison. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm the navigator for car number 56, a 1956 Corvette 265 V8 with a 3-speed transmission. This is my driver, Sherwood Heath from Orlando, Florida. Sherwood and I and one more of our driving team are celebrating 50 years of friendship. We met in 1956. That's why we have the 56 car, and we're car number 56. We've been having a great time so far. It seems like when you get into these small towns, people are enthusiastic, they're friendly, the food's good. We just look forward to every stop. It's been a blast. One thing about the Great Race that's different is we race cross country. NASCAR goes in circles.
Hi, Steve Tourget and Ed Tourget. I'm the driver. My dad's the navigator. This is my 3rd year and my dad's 1st year as a rookie. And this year we're driving a 46 Ford Coupe and we're having a really good time.
My name is Richard Fredette from Karen Crow, Louisiana. My navigator is Curtis Jackson from Mexico, Missouri. We're driving a 1935 Ford Boat-Tail Speedster. I originally purchased a car from Curtis here about 4 years ago, but I had to completely rebuild it because if you notice, he's a little bit shorter than me, and I had to rebuild the whole car to get into it. I still can't drive the car with both my shoes on. I have to have one shoe off to drive the vehicle. The car is pretty well stocked with a 35 motor, 40 Ford brakes. It's served us well for the last 4 years.
I'm Lauren Amin from Marquette, Michigan, South Shore Lake Superior, about 6 hours north of here. This is my navigator.
I'm Bob Nankervis from Westlake, Ohio, South Shore of Lake Erie.
And our car is the Kaiser Darren 54, which was the only year they made it. We spent the last 10 months getting it in shape, spent about 1,500 hours on it, most of it body work, and it's been running like a champ. If we were running as good as the car, we'd be real threats.
Hey, my name is Sam Hannegriff. I'm from Centerville, Louisiana, and I'm running a 1959 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I'm the driver, my dad is the navigator. We're having a really good time on this thing. Enjoying it. The car is doing decent at this point in life. I'm hoping to make it through the whole thing.
I'm Brian Gomez. This is my mother, Natalie Gomez. She's the driver of the 1960 Ford Falcon. We chose this car for its reliability and straight six, its availability of parts, make it a good rally contestant. Natalie's a great driver and takes care of me and helps me make less mistakes. So we chose the name Team Falcon Racing since Natalie owns a couple other Falcons and Mustang muscle cars. And that's about all there is about our story.
My name is William Monahan. I drive a 1936 Grand Cavalier. And my navigator is Tom Casera. I'm from Palm Desert. He's from Henderson, Nevada.
Welcome to Delavan.
Okay. 13 for me and about 18 for him.
18 for me.
He's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, I'm Dick Howe. This is my grandson, Jason Winchester. He's my navigator. We've run 3 races together. Our car is a 1928 Chrysler. We bought it in New Mexico about 5 years ago. We brought it home, we tore it completely apart, got it running, and put it in the race, and we have run, this is our 3rd year of running the race together, and we haven't put a wrench on the car since we've been running. We enjoy it. It's a great adventure for a grandfather and his grandson, especially the grandson. He gets to enjoy it more than I do. I have to do all the work. Now he says the navigator has to do all the work, so I guess it's a toss-up who does it all.
Hey, my name is Mike Metzler. This is my son David Metzler, who's my navigator. We're from a little town called Floyd, Virginia. We're driving a 1929 Ford Model A Speedster. So far, so good. We are staying off the breakdown truck, which is one of our main goals, and turning in some good scores and just having a good time.
I'm Nick Marr from Beaufort, South Carolina, and this is a 37 Ford I've owned since 1994. And it is very stock. 6 volts, generator, no oil filter, no alternator. The only thing not stock about it is an electric fuel pump. And this is my navigator, Kathy Lederer, from Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. And she has been doing this for 3 years, and I've been doing it for 5. And it's taken us 3 years to kind of get together and work this thing so that it makes some sense. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but we're a whole lot better than we were last year. And we don't fight anymore, which is nice. So we're having a great time. Would you concur?
I would concur. We're having a great time.
And we'll be back next year, maybe not in this car, but we'll be back.
My name is Joe Knowles. I'm the driver. This is my daughter, Beth Dutcher.
navigator. I'm from Tyrone, Georgia. She's from Newnan, Georgia. The car is a 35 Ford Fit. And it's doing great.
I'm Gab Joyner from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, driving a 1932 Ford. We've had the car a number of years. We've run a couple of times before, but this is the first time we've run it. We've run it 7 times.
And I'm Ivana Joyner. I'm from Rio Rancho also, and his better half. And this is our 18th year to do it, and we've enjoyed it, or we wouldn't keep coming back.
Hello, I'm Marvin Price from Scottsdale, Arizona, and this is my wife and navigator, Rosemary. And this is the 5th year we have done the Great Race and really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. We're driving a 1956 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. It's all original car and just performs beautifully for the Great Race. It's just an ideal great race car. It's big, fast, and comfortable. So we're really having a great time. We're enjoying the hospitality as we ride across the country and look forward to doing this again.
Dave and Sharon Brunel, Rogers, Arkansas. We're driving a 1948 Ford convertible, and we're about 3/4 of the way through, and we still have the same engine.
I'm Bob Labine with BNC Racing, and this is my nephew Charlie. Go ahead. Navigator.
I'm Charlie Wheeler from Lone Tree, Colorado, and I'm with BNC Racing.
Charlie's a navigator.
I'm the navigator.
I'm the support, Cindy Bortner, Bob Labine's wife.
This is our 5th year, my 5th year of running in the Great Race. This is the first year for this 1928 Ford Model A Boattail Speedster. Before that it was a T-Bird, and after today we kind of wish it might have been a T-Bird. Got a little wet out there, but other than that it was fun. We really enjoy doing the race and look forward to the next week and a half.
My name is Martin Carlito. My wife Barbara Carlito navigated. I'm the driver. The car is custom built, 1950, called the Mackie. It's a Ford driveline, and a lot of fun to drive. And we're having a good time in the race.
I'm Jim Schulteis. This is my wife Pam. We're from Melbourne, Florida. This is our 2nd year running the Great Race. We wanted to come out and have some fun. We figure if we can make some friends, have some fun, and finish, that will be a great race. We have a 1935 Auburn. It's a formal sedan. It's got every luxury feature, including a liquor cabinet. We're not running at the lead. We knew we'd have tough competition, but we're going to finish and we're going to try hard. And that's our story.
And we're having a great time.
Hey, we're team number 75. This is Dave Kolb from Old Bridge, New Jersey. I'm Spencer Darby from local almost here in Wisconsin, from West Bend. We're driving today a 1929 Model A Ford Woody, the world's first SUV. Bought the car in about 12 bushel baskets from a gentleman that used to work for Walt Disney out in California. Lay in its side in a swamp for about 25 years. I picked it up, spent 2 years putting it back together.
I'm Dave Likens. This is my wife Liz. We're from Flemingsburg, Kentucky. We're driving the Wildcat Special 1932 Ford Indy Racer. We've been in the Great Race 4 years. We've got a 6 and a 7 this year. We thought we had it under control, but we came in and had a 41 tonight, so we're sliding backwards fast.
My name is Bill Cook. I'm a retired medical doctor from Paradise Valley, Arizona, which is part of suburban Phoenix. I'm the driver of this rig. This will be my, I think, 8th time going cross country. Chevrolet. This car was, it's a veteran race car, a go-fast race car, not a rally car. It was driven twice flat out in the Carrera Panamericana, which we know as the Mexican road race. In fact, it was the poster car one year. I have a replica of that poster. And I've actually encountered people here in the States at our various stops who recognize this car from the poster. So it has its own piece of racing history. Full roll cage, fuel cell. Had to detune it for this sort of event because it had a very nervous cam in it and so forth. But here we are, ready to go. And this is my navigator standing next to me, a man of great experience.
My name is Bill Sechrist. This will be my 18th Great Race. I started rallying in 1961 when I was down at the University of Kentucky. And I've done a lot of around the world endurance races and what have you, and just very happy to be teamed up with Doc Cook this year. Our car doesn't have a very good factor, but if we get very low scores, we'll be in the hunt.
I'm Stanley Jones, and I live in Woodland Hills in Southern California, the LA area. And this is Franklin Murphy, my navigator, and his father went with me, and he lives now in Santa Cruz, California. And his father went with me. He's a cardiologist. And we're driving a 1932 Ford Roadster, and I built the car up about 10, 12 years ago. It took about 10 pounds off a wire welder to weld it together, and the car has a V8 motor, and the Ford, that was the first year for a V8, and I notice when I come into town, a lot of the old gals look at me, and they're not looking at me, they're looking at the car, and they're smiling, and they remember riding in the rumble seat when they could get in with their hips working, and their knees working, and their elbows working, and that goes for me too. If we both got in the back, it wouldn't be like when we were 17 years old. I don't think we would probably just sit there and look at the scenery, and but I think they're smiling at that and not at me.
Okay, my name's Lou Jones, and I live in Indian Wells, California. This is my son, Dan Jones. He lives in Half Moon Bay, California. This is our first trip. We are rookies and anxious to finish, not expecting to win. We'll give it our best. Anyhow, this is a 1954 Studebaker Starlight Coupe. They were made in limited edition, and this particular car was redone in North Carolina. I had it shipped out to California and had the engine and all overhauled, and it was overdone. And then we shipped it back to Washington, D.C. Hopefully, we flew out in 7 hours, and it'll take us 15 days to get back. If we're real lucky, we'll make it. Gary Gregg, I'm from Huntsville, Alabama, and this is my navigator, my daughter, Dawn Pearson, and she's from Kent, Washington, right outside of Seattle. I've been in the race 4 times. This is my 4th time, twice in a support role, and once as a navigator. It's my first year to drive, and she's a rookie navigator, so we're basically a rookie team, really, even though we don't qualify by the Great Race rules, but it's all new to both of us. We're driving a 1957 Chevrolet 4-door Bel Air hardtop. There's a story behind the car. My wife, her mother, agreed to let us use it in the Great Race if we would buy it for her, because she loves that kind of car, so we bought it for her. And then to really sweeten the pot, she went out to babysit with Dawn's 6 children while we could run the Great Race.
I'm Tom Lindsay. I'm from Conway, Arkansas. I'm the driver of this 39 Chevrolet Business Coupe. This is the 2nd Great Race for this coupe across the United States, and we're proud to be here, proud to be a part of this great family, having a wonderful time. Thank you.
And I'm Janice Haggard. I'm from Conway, Arkansas, and I'm the navigator, and I get to tell him what to do for the first time.
And she's got 2 aces.
And I've won 2 aces this far, and this is our 4th trip, and we love it.
Okay, I'm Jeremy Cruz. I'm the driver from Richmond, Virginia. My grandson, Gray Miller, the navigator from Richmond, Virginia also. And we're driving a 1930 Model A Ford Sport Coupe. To run this race, we needed a few modifications, but the car is essentially original. We left Richmond, Virginia Thursday morning. We left Washington, D.C. At noon on Saturday, and we rolled in here this morning. On the way to Seattle, Washington, and we believe this old car will get it done.
I'm Larry Campbell, driver of car number 85, 1930 Model A Ford pickup. This is my son, Jeff Campbell from Rogers, Arkansas. The car is restored by First Street Restorations in Ponca City, Oklahoma, by the Ponca City High School team. And also Greg Cunningham, who's currently in first place. And we're having a real good time and hoping we get out before it rains today.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Jim O'Clair from Valley Falls, New York, and this is my navigator, Janet Thompson from Bennington, Vermont. We're driving the Hemmings 34 Dodge panel van, and we're having a great time. And
excellent reception of
the towns have been great, and the car's running good, and we hope to make it all the way to Washington.
Everyone loves to see us.
I'm Jeff Lane from the Lane Motor Museum, and this year we're driving a 1934 McQuay Norris Streamliner on the Great Race, and this is one of 6 cars that was made in 1934 on a Ford chassis, and we're having a great time.
And I'm Susan Lane. I'm the navigator, the curator of Lane Motor Museum,
We've done the Great Race twice before in a Czechoslovakian car called a Tatra, but this car is a little more unusual than the Tatra. People seem to be enjoying it quite a bit. It's got a nice look on the street. We're getting a lot of smiles and waves from everyone. We're having a lot of fun.
I'm Corky Coker. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is my wife, Teresa, and she's my navigator. We're absolutely having a wonderful time in our 1937 Schaefer 8 Indy race car on this great American race. We're right here in Illinois on our way to Iowa and having a wonderful time.
Jerry Marshall from Dublin, Indiana. This is Dick Carey, my co-pilot from Hagerstown, Indiana. Having a great time. We're driving a 54 Ford convertible. We've owned it for 11 years. Thank you.
From Beecher, this is my son Eric. He's going to be my navigator. I'll be the driver. We're going to be driving this 1933 Ford pickup truck. Got it off of eBay, and actually we just kind of got it ready to go. It just finally came together on Tuesday before we loaded up. We had no brakes for the longest time. Had some problems with the engine when we got it all back together and stuff. So we're hoping for 2 weeks of just get behind the wheel, do a little navigating, and do a little driving.
Good afternoon, my name is Buddy Mazzio.
And I'm Terry Flanagan.
And we're car number 92 in this year's Great Race. We're from Long Island, New York, and we're just thrilled to be here. This year, actually it's our first year in it, but we're running it in memory of two of our friends and family members who were lost in 9/11, the World Trade Center. One is Vinnie Dance, who was a police officer, and the other is Terry Farrell, who was a New York City fireman.
It's a 1929 Ford Speedster. The engine was built by Ron Kelly, who's in the race himself. We've been doing a lot of work, cleaning up, getting it ready for the race. We've had a few difficulties lately, but we think we've gotten all the bugs out, and we're looking forward to 4,300 maintenance-free miles.
Glorious miles.
Okay, we're Guy Mason, Colby Mason, the Bomb Squad, Springfield, Missouri, and we're driving the M1 Mechanics Illustrated Racer, which is a 1932 Ford, and it was rebodied in 1952 based on a Mechanics Illustrated article that came out in November of '51, saying you could build a race car for under $500 in your own shop by just taking the body off of the old 32 Ford and building your own body, and that's what this car is, and that's where it came from.
Okay, I'm Rich McCone from Peoria, Illinois, 15th year in the race. This is my partner Dave Teeter, retired professor from the University of Delaware, and we've run 12 of the last 15 years together. We have a 36 Ford, and Grant Taft, University of Baylor football coach, used to have this car, use it in parades, and they had it painted that ugly green Baylor color. So when we got it, though, the guy had restored it and made it into a nice black beauty, a 36 Ford two-door sedan.
My name is Art Cody, and I'm from the Bahamas. And this is my navigator and brother, John Cody, and he's from Prince Edward Island. We're driving a 1939 Ford Deluxe convertible. That is a Jack Roche car that he has kindly consented for us to drive in the Great Race. And we're having a ball in doing this. We're both rookies, our first time here, and we're just enjoying ourselves.
Andy Missler, I'm from West Babylon, New York, and this is Mike Satterwhite. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. Car number 96. Car's a 1956 Chevy, and the thing has run great. We're having a ball. We're meeting all kinds of interesting people. Everything has been simply wonderful, and the Great Race is wonderful to drive.
We're Kent Myers and John Tuttle. I'm the driver, and he's the navigator from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're here in a 1957 MGA. Most people don't think this car is actually going to make it all the way across the country, but so far with a little duct tape and baling wire and gum, I think we're taking a good shot at it, and hopefully we're going to make it. Just having a great time seeing all these little towns.
My name's Greg Cunningham. I'm the driver from Ponca City, Oklahoma, and my friend Sam Guppinger. He's also from Ponca City. He's a navigator. The car is a 28 Ford Speedster. It belonged to my grandpa. It's half boat, half car, half airplane, and grandparents have one like it too.
Hi, my name's Pat Brothers.
My name's Pat Brothers.
And we're from Bridal Veil, Oregon. Beautiful, historic Columbia River Highway.
That's right. We're here with our 1941 Packard Club Coupe.
That's about all I know.
Anyway, she's the
I'm
driver. I'm the navigator. It's the only time I get to tell her what to do.
But will the marriage survive? You betcha, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Of
course it will.
We met on the internet in '99 after both of our spouses passed away in '98. My wife died just after our 25th anniversary of cancer.
John had a heart attack, and here we are. We enable each other. It's not a good situation, but that's okay.
I'm Shalvey. I'm from County Kerry on the Atlantic coast of Ireland. This is Robert O'Brien, navigator. He's 15, student at Clongerswood College, name of the team in Ireland. Two other navigators include his Robert's brother Charles O'Brien. They're from County Tipperary in Ireland, and the third navigator, is Morgan Stanley, who's from County Meath in the centre of Ireland. We're driving a 1939 Ford Deluxe convertible. Real nice car to drive. Unfortunately, we've had a few difficulties with it. I think all God-given luck and luck of Irish and leprechauns and horseshoes and all that's pretty much abandoned us. So I think we're left somewhere down the field at this stage, but still going good.
My name's Augustine Mojitas. This is Troy Schmidt, Michael Nash, Abraham Mojitas, and Mel Mallory. We're from Ponca City, Oklahoma. We're driving a 1930 Ford Model A pickup. We're participating in the X-Cup division, great race. We're the defending X-Cup champions.
I'm Kyler Knowles from Team Walla Walla. This is Devin White, Dalen Gibbard, Stephanie Clunt, my sister Kaylee Knowles, and Josh Voss. We're in the X-Cup division. We're from Walla Walla, Washington, one of the best towns in the world. Not too big, not too small. We got a great advisor, Don Gibbard. He's a great man, leads us very well. We're having a blast on the race. Our car is a 1928 Model A Phaeton. It's a four-door convertible, has a 200 cubic inch four-cylinder, and it's a three-speed unsynchronized.
Hello everybody, we're the Lawrence Automotive Club out of Lawrence, Kansas. We're an all high school team out of 2 or 3 different high schools in the area. And because of our sponsors, Lucas Oil, the Antique Automotive Association, and other local groups, Wyoming Technical Institute, we are here to be able to compete in the great race. I'd like to introduce some of our drivers right now.
Hi, I'm Justin Fox. I'm driver.
Driver?
Travis Smith, I'm a navigator.
Shauna Randall, I'm a navigator.
Kyle Hodge, I'm a navigator.
Robert Moore, I'm a navigator.
I'm Danielle Jones, and I'm a navigator.
I'm Michael Davis, I'm a driver. I'm David Timpany, I'm the crew chief.
I'm Lakin Timpany.
I'm Ted Crady, crew chief.
Sam Sudarman, I'm a driver.
Ruth Warman, I'm a driver.
I'm Brett Ulick, I'm a driver.
I'm Ronnie Burris, and I'm a driver.
Dave Bailey, I'm instructor and bus driver.
My name's Chad Caldwell. It's my wife Jeannie. She's my navigator. This is a 58 DeSoto convertible, and we're from Newnan, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. And we're having a good time.
Cool.
Okay, my name is John Bipon. This is my grandson Derek Bipon. We're from Puyallup, Washington. This is our first day on the tour. We're driving from Westminster, Colorado, back to Puyallup for a special event in Puyallup. And it's a 1957 Mercedes Roadster. And that's about it.
My name is Captain Greg Galligan, driving the 1941 Buick for the Army National Guard. Got my navigator over here. It's Captain John Eisberg. He's from the Maryland National Guard. He's from Westminster, Maryland. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. Having a great time out here on the great race. We want everybody to know about the Guard, what we stand for, and hopefully we get some recruits out of it before the day is over.
This is my baby boy Joe. I live in California, Huntington Beach. He lives in Dallas. We bought this car on Father's Day, this past Father's Day. Drove it to Washington, D.C. Worked on it every night until we got it there. It's a 1951 Studebaker. It's a good old car. We kind of baby it along, and it gets us here every day.
Hi, I'm Dick Burdick from San Marcos, Texas, the driver. Wayne Bell from Oswego, Oregon is the navigator. This is a 1934 Ford Indy race car that was rebuilt by the Roush Company, and we've done very well in it so far, and it looks like we're going to have a good day today. And also it's a pleasure to be here. Got a great turnout, a lot of good people, and it's been typical of the coming across the country. The crowds have been wonderful, and the enthusiasm's great, and the great race is really a great race.
Hi, my name's Lou Tolman. This is car number 125. It's a 1968 Ford Mustang. We're both from Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm the reincarnation of Steve McQueen. You believe that, don't you? And this is the reincarnation of Jacqueline Bissett, also known as Susan, my navigator. A lot of times people ask us why we have a 1968 car in the Great Race. The reason is we're in the tour class. We compete with everybody else. We get scored like everybody else, but if by some miracle we won the grand prize, they wouldn't give us the $50,000 or $60,000. So we're just doing it for the fun and because we love great racing. Thanks very much.
I'm Dave Meyer. I'm from Walcott, Iowa. My navigator is Richard Seahus from Bloomington, Illinois. We're driving a 1938 Kenworth with a 743 cubic inch Cummins supercharged engine. And this is our 13th year. We've done it 13 years.
Bill Mitchell. We listed ourselves as both Monmouth, Illinois, and I'm actually from Des Plaines. This is my navigator, Larry Swanson, who's from Oswego, and when he isn't from Arizona. And this is a 56 Packard Caribbean, a rather rare automobile. Has some unique features, including reversible seat cushions. The seats are either leather if you put the leather side up, or cloth if you put the cloth side up. Torsion level suspension. I've had this car for about 15 years. They made 374 of them, 99 of them in this triple color combination of blue, white, and copper.